And welcome to day 3. It's India up against Afghanistan. Afghanistan have their backs to the wall after India got 564 for 8 in their first innings. They trail India by 4.
Nagging length and the speed at which he bowled, impossible for the batters to go down the pitch. And Kuldeep also, though he conceded a couple of boundaries with
bowlers and the all-rounders have to do the batting, I can't see them faring better than the batters did yesterday. So I'm expecting them to be bowled out early today in the first session, and then it's a case of what do India do? Do they look to get out of this heat?
handing over the cap to Manav Sutar.
Who's shining on debut, to be precise, because he's still got a job to do. 3 wickets in few more technical terms on our show, and Manav Sutar, and everyone's talking so highly of him. Explain top spin, side spin, undering the spin. What is in it for the bowlers and the batters in this?
By the end of day 2, the spinners had a lot more help from the surface, especially Manav Sutar. What can we expect day 3 here in Newton?
It's been so hot as well, but it's held together beautifully. Again, you can see some areas here where they're creating, the footmarks from the bowlers are creating a little bit of rough. But look, it's spun from the straight as well yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm assuming today you'll see a little bit more spin.
On a day 3 pitch, do you see anything to work for the spinners?
Yes, I think they'll have to work a little bit harder. Because there will be a little more help because the pitch is now really
where this game goes, but doesn't seem like Afghanistan would last more than the first session, which is going to be critical for them.
It's an open secret that batters are at the mercy of bowlers who always think bowling in the heat is very hard. Graham Swan, would you enforce the follow on? What would you decide? Up a wicket and he'll finish his over, and you'd presume he'll get a spell from this end. Sunny sir, who do you start with on the other side? Is it pace or another spinner?
I would like to start with pace one end. Also because what that does is the bowlers' footmarks are also important.
India began day 2 in command, and by stumps that control had turned into dominance. Runs flowed, and after the dismissal of the overnight batters, the middle and the lower order stepped up. Under the calm guidance of Washington Sundar, the host powered on before the declaration arrived. Yet, in the midst of that surge, the beauty of Test match cricket, it always gives you the opportunity to come back. Afghanistan may be down, but definitely not out. Good morning from New Chandigarh. It's day 3 of the IDFC First Bank Test match. And India taking on Afghanistan. A very strong position, India, after 2 days of Test match cricket. Batting first after winning the toss, mammoth total of 564 for 8, and then declaring the innings, India. Couple of centurions, Shubman Gill, K. Rahul. Other good performances from Sai Sudarshan, Rishabh Pant and Washington Sundar getting their half centuries. Standout bowler Sareem Safi, 6 for 140. Afghanistan struggling a little bit, 113 for 5. Rahmat Shah still out there, batting on 43. Eight wickets, day 1 and day 2 for India. Yashasvi Jaiswal, really frustrating to get out in that fashion. Sides to the for day 3 here. Moni Mokul announcing the start of day 3. Easy, Moni, easy. Hasn't been to the gym, it seems. Working out here.
Innings is going to be the toughest part.
Morning Michael, morning Deep. Average of 37.25 for Omazai. Afghanistan for
left arm around the wicket. On to come.
They reduced Afghanistan to 113 for 5. And it'll take a lot of support from the others for Rahmat to make something.
Managed it comfortably. It's the end. Yeah, Prasidh Krishna was very impressive. We spoke. A good start for Prasidh again.
Admittedly, he's been working on that aspect of his bowling in recent times. Prasidh Krishna.
I think as this game goes on, as we mentioned earlier, Deep, after looking at the surface, You're going to see it stay lower, probably be a little bit slower.
It's an important session this for Afghanistan. They got a task on their hands, but they got to be a lot more positive than.
Just that attitude and intent, I think, with mindset is really important. And the other thing, that then puts pressure on the bowler. The bowler's
Wickets might be in front. There you go. Lobbed up, but shot off Shubman Gill mid-wicket. Yeah, Asmat, all-rounder rather. You're talking about being aggressive or that intent.
Deviation for him, and that is a natural reflex of a spinner. When a batter goes after him, he tends to.
The other thing as well that'll play a part is I'm not sure what roller Afghanistan used the small one. I think India, when they come out to bat the second morning, decided not to roll it at all. So you've got that option as well. But
His line has been really good. Last evening you were commentating, Michael, and you mentioned.
Looking to get on the front foot, Brahmat. Yeah, talking about the rollers, so you've got that heavy.
oh, nicely bowled, good line, good length. Can definitely understand why they do go for the light roller. In Australia, you're right, Deep. You get a lot
For everything. The last couple of deliveries were a little back of length. This was a tad bit fuller.
And he's also gradually.
Yeah, I guess that's a better length for Rahmat. Not very full because he's expecting that. A good idea, this. Trying to keep Rahmat honest with his footwork. Yeah, lovely camera angles. Straight to the fielder. Oh, nicely bowled. You're talking about field placement. I really like where silly point is. Very straight.
just look like those last two balls, just a few more revs. You can.
That's a wonderful shot. Beautifully played. It's a class act, Rahmat. And showing it again, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's because of the two balls before.
Yeah, nicely played. Gone inside edge onto the stumps. And it's a short stay for Azmat. Another wicket for Prasidh Krishna. He's been superb again this morning. The 843 runs.
Comes back a little bit off the pitch, but trying to drive on the up early in your innings, going to be tough on the surface.
Cricket. And you're coming off 2 months of white ball or T20 that look more like a T20.
The front foot goes straight. Needs to get that front leg closer to the line of the ball if he's going to look the.
I know he's been working with Prasidh for almost a year, trying to get that consistency that we've been talking about. Wicket maiden for Prasidh.
Back onto the stumps, concedes an overthrow. And Ashraf was hobbling across.
It's just a superb delivery.
piling the pressure on.
That's nicely played. Oh, that is very, very sloppy. Very sloppy. But that doesn't matter right now because
Pace and spin.
it's so compact in his batting technique. It's very difficult to find flaws. And look at Ramachabad.
Yeah, he looks very side on deep, which allows.
And Prasidh Krishna needs to watch out here. He shouldn't get excited. He's got to realize that a fuller length.
Oh, that's hit hard. That's hit very hard. He gets off the mark, even though he's struggling quite a lot.